Hello and welcome to the Super Casuals. My name is Auronado, and this is the closed beta for World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Today, we're going to head back to Vol'dun and continue the quests in that area.
That's this fate.
I must head back to the arena. Razgaji will want to know what happened here. If you seek shelter, you will find it at the outpost not too far from here. I will let our leader know you're coming. Be safe, Auronado.
The sands swallow the wake.
Korthek brought this war upon us.
I believe this is one of the Keeper's keys. Only Vorik would know for sure. We need to head to the temple at once. My Pterodax can take us there when you're ready, but we need to hurry.
Let's do Unlikely Allies and see where this takes us. Apparently I'm going to stand on the Pterodax as opposed to sitting on it.
Our
So
temple is the last bastion against the faithless. Long ago, we lived as one, as our Loa would have wanted. Since Korthek's betrayal, the faithless have brought war upon these lands. He leads them in their fight, searching for the remaining keys that will allow him to break the barrier around Atul Aman and use what's within to conquer all of Zuldazar. We will do whatever it takes to stop him.
Sethrak, it's good that you have returned. The Faithless have taken Vorik.
As I suspected, the two different quests take very, very different areas on the map.
Are you here to help?
We cannot let the Faithless take this temple. It appears the Faithless broke through our defenses while I was away. They must be after Vorik's key. It's the only reason they would have taken him alive. Please, Auronado, you must secure our leader's safe return.
The Faithless will not take our temple.
Korthek brought this war upon us.
This temple is our last bastion against the Faithless. We need every able fighter to defend its walls. If you're offering to help, we won't turn you away. Head into battle and do what you can to break their ranks. The Faithless are laying siege to our homes. This isn't the first time they've attacked, nor will it be the last. But we must protect the temple. Do whatever you can to disrupt their siege and push them back.
Sethrak, save us all.
Let's explore a little, shall we? There's already another quest just around the first corner. To any and all who wish to see the Faithless Empire fall, Sand Scout Vezerick was spotted patrolling the dunes to the east. Gather a formidable force and strike him down. Those who succeed will be granted a fitting reward. Nice 5-man quest to do. If anybody's wondering why there's no music playing in the background, it's simply because there is no music to play. It's on, but if there's no music, there's no music. Who's this guy?
I believe we should trade with people of all races and creeds, except the Naga. Horrible creatures.
Reminds me of Austin Powers' father and the Dutch. Found some little item on the ground here. This little flute, while dusty, appears to be well cared for. Its owner can't be too far away. Let's turn in some of our quests, shall we?
We must remain strong.
I owe you my life, Auronado.
Let's get ourselves a new cloak.
We will never give up.
It's very blue.
Our temple will not fall at the hands of the Faithless. The Faithless will never stop their siege, but your efforts have bought us time. Sethrak mentioned you might have uncovered something of significance at Zul'jin. We don't have much time, I'm afraid. What is it you have found?
The faithless empire will fall.
Give him the Sothis Stone.
Sethrak, save us all. This key belongs to the first keeper. His name was Sothis, and he died at the hands of Korthek. Long ago, Mithrax the Unraveler descended upon our lands. He slaughtered all in his path, Troll and Sethrak alike. Our Loa sacrificed herself to save us from that monstrosity. She struck the Cathrax down, but not before it was able to destroy the disk at the heart of Atulaman. After witnessing his destruction firsthand, we knew that something must be done to prevent anyone from raising Mithrax again. Although immensely powerful, Sothis could not create the barrier alone. Korthek and I lent him our aid, and together we sealed Mithrax within the Great Pyramid. As the sands continued to spread, Korthek grew hungry for war. He plotted to unearth the Kithrax and use him as a weapon to conquer the continent.
A weapon? This must be what Jack Rosette is after. A Cathrax.
We need to warn the princess.
Korthek raised an army of like-minded Sethrak, and they began to slaughter those who opposed them. Sothis was the first to fall, but not before safeguarding his key. Those of us still loyal to Sethrak were forced out of our home and into hiding. We have been fighting the Faithless ever since.
We have 2 keystones here now.
Korthek brought this war upon us.
Thanks to you, we now have 2 of the keys. Korthek still holds the 3rd. If we can get our hands on that key, then Mithrax will remain sealed in his tomb forever. Korthek has grown spiteful and arrogant over the years, but I realize now that he has grown mad as well. Mithrax will kill all of us if he is released. For too long I've held out hope that I could convince Korthek peacefully to abandon his heresy. I was wrong. All of Zandalar is at risk while Korthek and his allies hold even one key to Mithrax's prison. Meet me outside his fortress in the north. We will confront my old friend, Emperor Korthek, and end this together.
Sethrak, save us all. Korthek has gone too far. I must deal with this personally. Protect the keys while I am away.
We will defend your people as our own.
Meet me at Vol'dun's fall as soon as you can, champion. We shall sneak into Korthek's fortress together.
Okay, now how do I get down from here? Like so. Perfect. What kind of a mount is that? Weird bug thing? I don't know. Anyway, let's go turn in another quest. Slight detour out of the way. We found the owner of the flute we found previously.
My flute? I've been looking everywhere. Well, sort of.
Back so soon? I think they would make great guardians when they get older, with the proper training. However, it seems some of my trainees have wandered off. There are so many things nearby that could harm them. Between the walking sandstorms and angry plants, it's been safer to hide out here and look at night. I'm so exhausted. Could you take this flute with you and play them a little tune? It will remind them to come back to me. My tough guys in training are quick learners. They do seem to get a bit bitey, when they're grouchy, though. Too many, and I start to get a little lightheaded. The nearby Atrovax plants have a medicinal gel. It is great to treat fresh wounds and nullify venom. They don't like sharing it. Could you harvest a bit for me? Couple of easy quests later.
Got anything for me?
Yes, thanks, Auronado. They're so much happier now. How goes the juicing? Thanks, Auronado. That should do the trick. At least it will tide me over until they realize we're on the same side. There's an angry Hydra that has decided to make a nearby ridge his home. He keeps getting bigger and meaner and hungrier. My cobras are terrified. Please, Auronado, take care of him before he comes after us. I just missed the territorial Hydra. Somebody else killed it right before I got here, but here it is now. Gross. It's puking on me. Very, very gross. Thing has a lot of health. Stop spitting on me. Easy peasy.
I need a target.
Monsters are actually starting to do a little bit of damage to me now. Only a little. It seemed he found you indigestible. Excellent work. We all thank you. There's a lot of noise and light coming from those filthy mechs down by the shore. No wonder my little hatchlings get so cranky. They are shaking up a coast that is already unstable. You never know what one might wake up that way. Let them know they should be careful.
Be quick.
Seems there's some kind of goblin encampment over here. We got lots of neat stuff. And a submarine that's been beached somehow. Should probably be sitting in the water, but oh well.
Hey, how you doing?
Dangerous? Violence incoming? Tell us something we don't know. We ain't going nowhere until we get what we came for. With these dust-blowing Saramahoosas all over this beachfront, it's a pain to get our cleaners out into the nodes. Some of the crew wanted to check somewhere else, but no way we're leaving without those rocks for Gallywicks. Between you and me, Paladin, we're gonna be getting some serious hazard pay for this gig. These guys are running out of ammo faster than we can replace it. I tells them, we're on a beach. You're in a sandblaster, suck it up. They says it's against the cleaner driver rules for their local chapter. I'm not buying it. Grab us some more sand. Them sand monsters have got to be full of the stuff. We'll make it worth your time. Rossi, part of the extraction crew, headed out with some gear to work on a plan to keep these reconfigurators all charged up. Go see
Typo.
Go see if she could use some help.
Be good.
Let's check in on Rosie.
If Merd wants you to help, I got just the thing.
Be careful out there.
Those little fellas are ravenous whirlwinds of devouring destruction. When they get going, they consume anything in their path without even stopping. When sated, they discharge power from them little electric zingers on their heads. Then they nap. Lucky for us, we found just the right frequency to control their tiny bug brains. Hit that device and you can take your own little zapper out for a spin. Literally. Make sure you bring it back full so we can keep our rigs charged. We got a little bug here. Not really clear what I'm supposed to do on this one. I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? Ah, okay. So I can roll through these suckers. Gotcha. That was not exactly intuitive.
Not intuitive at all. Let's stay away from the big ones, it seems. It's like Pac-Man. The Big Mama. Well, this isn't exactly difficult, it's just not exactly explained very well what you're supposed to be doing. Well, really, it's not explained at all. Ah, well, we got it done.
What's up?
Hey, not bad for your first time. They're so ugly they're cute, aren't they?
Kind of like female goblins. Coming back to our little goblin camp here.
Yo!
Not bad, Chief. The crew should be wrapping it up soon. You get us the dirt yet? That should fill us up a few more bags. If they run out again, I'll make 'em break out the pickaxes. I bet then a little self-feeling won't sound so bad. Ungrateful sons of belly-button lint.
It seems that all of this infernal blasting and hammering has stirred up something. I heard some screaming from over in that direction. He gestures vaguely to the north. If you could go take care of the situation, that would be most appreciated. Now here's our disturbance. He's a big guy. Big one. Uh-oh, and I pulled a lot of stuff. This might be bad, this might be bad. Yeah, this is real bad. I pulled way too much stuff. I pulled a lot of stuff. Cool downs! Don't fail me now. Popping all the cooldowns. Holy jeez. Let's kill all the stuff. Wow, these disorients. Ah! Endless CC. Endless CC. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not gonna kill a paladin. Get out of here. Stop it. Why do these not have any diminishing returns? You are obnoxious. That's better. Not sure how we were going to turn a profit if we had to keep replacing workers. Alright, folks. Let's go kill that Sand Scout 5-man quest.
You can't stop this, I'm frustrating.
There's our 5-man quest target. Sitting on 400,000 health. I don't really want to try and do that by myself. So let's use the handy dandy group finder. Get ourselves a group. And kill him in one hit, apparently.
We will not.
That was easy.
Beast.
That was real easy. Okay, here's Vorik.
We must remain strong.
We are surrounded by faithless out here, Auronado. We must move quickly. The heart of the faithless empire rests just beyond this ridge. We will need to move swiftly and quietly to avoid detection once inside. Thankfully, my former dwelling is nearby. I know a passage that should allow us to advance into the fortress with minimal resistance. When you are ready, speak with me and I will show you the way.
Vorik looks around suspiciously.
I expected the Faithless to patrol this area. Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious along the path.
We will never give up. We are heading into the heart of the Faithless Empire, champion. It is a cruel nest of rock and dirt, swarming with Sethrak who have forsaken our Loa. I lived here too once, long ago, before Korthek betrayed our people for power and madness. In those days, Korthek and I led all Sethrak in our worship of Sethralis. My personal sanctum was hidden away in the hills, a small shrine to Sethralis, where I could meditate. It has been abandoned for years, but it will be an ideal place to launch our... Wait, what are Vulpera doing here?
Furries are everywhere, that's the answer.
Everyone stay calm. This is one of the good ones.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Hot Sans, am I glad to see you, friend? I'm in way over my head here.
No. You're tiny.
Korthek brought this war upon us.
It's unconventional, but I believe Sethralis would be pleased to see her shrine used to protect innocents in need. And if these Vulpera are fighting the Faithless, they will be useful allies. Even after all these years, I can feel the ancient power of Sethralis in this place. My Loa endures. Our task ahead is great, and I will need a clear, focused mind to accomplish it. Allow me a few moments to meditate here like I did in ages past. In the meantime, you should help the Vulpera stir up trouble however you can. They seem to know you, and a large enough disturbance will distract the Faithless from our mission. Meet me back here when you're done and we'll proceed together.
The Faithless
Nisha will be so
Empire
happy
will
to see
fall.
you. She's out at the crater killing Sethrak, like she always is.
I will stay here to prepare for our assault, while you sow chaos among the Faithless. Return soon. We must strike at Emperor Korthek without delay.
Oh, hi.
Auronado, I knew you'd come. I told them, Auronado cares about the Vulpera and won't abandon us. I'm here to help too. Kiro and Nisha are rescuing Vulpera slaves, and I'm organizing caravans to carry them out of here. It's kind of scary being so close to the Sethrak, but I know it's the right thing to do. Nisha said so. Oh, welcome to our little hideout, by the way. Just when I thought the Faithless couldn't get any worse, I found out that they're keeping Vulpera children trapped down in that crater. The other Vulpera we rescued told me that a big Sethrak, appraiser Versik, is inspecting them on the central platform to determine what he can sell them for. Selling Vulpera kids? Oh, those Faithless make me so angry. Please, Auronado, I'm no fighter. I can't rescue those kids. But if you bring them up here to me, I promise I'll get them out of here safely.
It's never they're being held in the crater below. Please be careful.
I don't need to be careful. I'm a paladin.
This is risky, Nisha. The Faithless will know we're up here.
Good. They should know who's gonna kill them. And our people shackled in chains down there should know we haven't abandoned them.
I see Nisha's still quite the little bloodthirsty thing. And still dual-wielding like I gave her those weapons once upon a time.
Vulpera are stronger than we look.
Auronado, we gotta stop meeting in places like this. Actually, let's always meet in places like this. You up for killing some Faithless? Do you remember how we met, Auronado? You were trapped in a Faithless cage, just like the ones in the crater below. Together we slaughtered Faithless and earned your freedom in blood. The Vulpera trapped in shackles below can do the same. They just need to be given the chance. Steal faithless weapons and give them to the Vulpera slaves below. They'll rise up and help you fight the faithless. We're gonna start a revolt right under their arrogant noses.
Well, they're snakes, so I don't know if they even have noses,
Death
but...
is at your door, faithless!
Whatever.
The fury of the Vulpera rises from the sands to demand vengeance! And I will have it!
Bloodthirsty.
I carry this banner into every battle because I want the faithless to fear it. To fear my people. If I die in the battlefield surrounded by faithless, I will die happy. On that day, I will not need a burial or prayers, but I will need someone to pick up my banner and carry it into the next battle. If you are of the same mind, plant these banners into the corpses of every faithless you slay. Let the survivors know who's coming for them.
Make them fear you.
Alright, we got Nisha's quests
My
done.
people will be free.
Look at my people fighting. The faithless don't stand a chance.
I can't attack that.
And that's just the start. Now the faithless know who's coming for them.
Tremble under the shadow of the Vulpera banner, faithless scum!
I can take it from here, Auronado. I'll rally these Vulpera and march through the trenches creating chaos. Korthek and his armies will be forced to deal with us. If you and Vorik are going to make a move, you should do it now.
Winds at your back, swords in your hands.
Don't mistake my caution for hesitance, Auronado. I will defend the Vulpera with my dying breath. I'd just prefer to avoid taking that breath today. While Nisha rushes to the front line, I work behind them to ensure our success. Meet me at the Faithless Beast Pens if you'd like to help. Oh, and take this torch. You'll be going through their marketplace, where they auction off slaves. Starting a few well-placed and metaphorically poignant fires along your route will make things easier for all of us.
The sands swallow the wasteful. I'll sabotage their cannons on the upper levels while you burn the gulch. Meet me at their beast pens when you're done.
You here to help?
I can hear the Vulpera battle cries from here. It seems your friends have given us a window of opportunity. We mustn't waste it. I have a plan.
Dolly likes you.
Save
I can
us
tell.
all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. These children have already experienced more hate and pain than anyone ever should. I'll make sure they feel love in equal measure.
Hey, you'll be back, right?
I'll come back and finish these quests in the next video. I thank you for watching the Super Casuals. I have been Auronado. Remember, keep it casual. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more.